Hi, welcome back to the Spirit's Path. This is D, and today's tarot card of the day out of the Wildwood Tarot deck is the Three of Bows and Fulfillment. And I'm sitting here and I'm looking at the cards and meditating on the thought process for what's happened during the week. And here you just immersed yourself into the pool from the Eight of Vessels yesterday, and just washing off that past. And as you get out and you towel yourself off, you become fulfilled. All right, and it's a direct reflection of that energy coming off of the vessels, the water energy, right? And Three of Bows is all about fire and creativity, creative action, fire energy. And it's the combination of the water and the fire gives you that balance energy, okay, which is the figure on the front of this robe. But you've realized you're at a crossroads, okay, and it's time to make a decision. And you're fulfilled right now with what's going on, okay. Intellectually you're fulfilled. You've let some things go in the past with that rebirth card. Physically you're fulfilled, because you're refreshed from taking a dip in the pool. Psychologically you're fulfilled because of just letting whatever issues are gone, okay. And it's having that balanced energy within, okay, and allowing the creative flow of both the water and the fire to enrich you in your thought process of being successful, okay. And it's also being at one with the elements, all right, the environment and the inhabitants. I mean, you've got the wood woes, the wren, the stone, the fox, the horse, the serpentine figure, all sitting there, all right, and you're comfortable around him. I mean, they're not scaring you with what's going on, okay. And it's taking you some time to understand what's going on, with the court cards, listening to the advice that they have to give, all right. And it's reaching within and touching that inner strength, touching the peace that is in there, from being washed in that pool, okay, and letting that power go through you and having the trust to allow whatever's going on happen, all right. Having trust that you're being watched by the fox and the horse and the wood woes and the wren, okay, and trusting in yourself in that aspect, all right. That inner stillness that you're getting, it's because you found peace, you found contentment, and as a result you're finding that fulfillment as well, all right. And that's from the trust and the confidence you have of yourself by looking at the past and letting things go, all right. And now you've kind of got that security. Now, there's three bows out here. You got the Nine of Bows, the Knight of Bows, and now the Three of Bows. And that's good, because that's that creative fire energy that's out there, and it's building that confidence within. It's building that fire within you to know that you can continue moving forward. And what that does is that gives you an energy that people see, a shining energy that people see, and that allows you to start out on the path of discovery, and what better card to have, as you're toweling yourself off from being reborn, which we talked about yesterday. You immerse yourself in that pool, okay, and now you're toweling yourself off. You're thinking, man, this feels so good. I wish I would have done this weeks ago. I'm glad I put my feet in here, because the wren came along at a time and asked me, what do I need to overcome? What do I need to overcome with being fulfilled? And it got me thinking. Of, what? Where do I need to be happy? Fulfillment will bring me happiness. What is it on my goal where I need to be fulfilled? That Nine of Bows, the wood woes, respect. He's helping you become fulfilled. He may have asked you some questions about, respectfulness. Got you thinking. Okay. Yeah, I have respect for myself. I have respect for others. What is it that, I have the most respect of that, will make me feel fulfilled? I looked in the mirror You know, maybe you did too. Maybe you saw your face in that pool. All right. The 8 of Vessels just dropped off, by the way. All right. And you're looking at that and you're saying, you know what? Why did I let all this past stuff, all this past baggage hold me down? Why couldn't I just, you know, look at the present for what it is? Understand what the present is. All right? How do I be happy? How do I be fulfilled going into the future? You know? And that's where you look in the mirror and you start making changes. The Knight of Stones, you know, is asking you, what do you need to push through? What did you push through when you looked into the mirror to make those changes so you could become fulfilled? What fears did you overcome? You know, that's what the Page of Arrows was asking. And then the Knight of Bows is, you know, where do you need to be slower? Maybe that was a perfect time. You came up to that pool, you stuck your feet in it, and then the fox showed up and says, you know what, slow down. Slow down. Maybe you've been running so fast, running so hard that you've forgotten, okay, what life is really about. You know, we get wrapped up in the day-to-day stuff all the time. You know, and we forget, what was my goal? Do I have any goals? Do I have any plans? You know, because I'm so busy at work, I'm not thinking about the future. You know, I'm staying in the present, trying to make those changes. And the fox is asking you, you know, what details are you missing to become fulfilled again? And maybe when you took that full dip into the water, you said, you know what? Man, this feels good. It just feels good to sit at a beach. It just feels good to be warm. It feels good just to get away from work. It feels good to get away from family. You know, maybe you realize that those were the details that were missing. Maybe you're just overwhelmed right now. It's time to move forward. And then the horse is asking, I'm here to carry you. What's holding you back from moving forward? What's holding you back from starting, that relationship or renewing that relationship? What's holding you back from, being fulfilled in your relationship? The serpentine figure is looking at the future. You know you want to be happy. You know you want to be fulfilled. The wood woes is guiding you along the way. And then the Page of Arrows is, what is the mystery at the heart of the matter? What's that mystery at the heart of the matter of being fulfilled? Why is it that, maybe you look in the mirror and you say, you know what? I'm never happy. I don't ever feel like I'm fulfilled. I feel like I'm always giving something to somebody else. Always doing things for others and not doing anything for me. And maybe you realized when you did that body soak in the 8 of Vessels, that rebirth, and you said, you know what? It's time for me to do something. Okay, this is what I want to do to become fulfilled. I need to find that balance. The balance of all the energies, just not water and fire, but the balance of earth, the balance of air, the balance of work, the balance of home, the balance of my relationships. Maybe I need to shut off a power source to somebody. Because I'm not fulfilled. I'm glad to see they're fulfilled, but they're draining my soul. Those are all questions that come up when you're thinking, and you're like that serpentine figure, and you're thinking about life, and that's part of the decisions you have to make along the path. You came up to this archer, and they're waving hi to you. How you doing? Do you have that balance? And maybe when you came out of the water, maybe this person showed up to the party. Said, hey, here's a towel. I'll be your guide. I'll be your guide as you're moving forward. All right. I'll be here to help you out. To help find that balance. To show you, what to expect on the path. So that's today's card of the day, that 3 of Bows fulfillment. Hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and share it with others. And this is D for Spirits Past. And we'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care. God bless. Stay safe, everybody.